The story of Spring Park, Corsham is really the story of what lies beneath it. Over 150 million years ago, under an African sea, a mixture of minerals, organic matter and seawater produced a very rare form of oolitic limestone. And in 50 AD, it was the Romans who first uncovered the limestone at Corsham and discovered the excellent building properties of the rock. With their no-nonsense approach to straight roads, Bath, a little under 10 miles from Corsham and famed for its hot springs, became the centre of the Roman infrastructure network, ideally positioned to provide direct access to all highways east and north. Soon to become known as Bath Stone, the rock's unique easy-cutting properties led the way to the classical Roman architecture we see today. Centuries later, an infrastructure of canal networks opened up further communication links, making the movement of the stone much easier. But it wasn't until the mid-1800s that the Corsham mines reached their golden age through the next great network, the railways. Like the Romans before him, Isambard Kingdom Brunel preferred the most direct route, and the small issue of building the world's longest tunnel wasn't going to stop him. In 1841, after 5 years of construction, Box Tunnel, located just 1 mile from Corsham, was opened. It was during the construction that a vast new seam of Bath stone was discovered. By now, Bath was becoming very fashionable, and with its access to the railways, Spring Quarry, the name of one of the mines at Corsham, was able to fulfill the city and nation's insatiable appetite for stone. Men toiled in the harshest of conditions for the next 7 decades, removing up to 3 million cubic feet of Bath stone a year. And in its wake, an enormous 23 million square foot network of caverns and tunnels emerged from the dust. By the First World War, a secure munitions store was housed in one of the adjacent mines, and with its cool, sustainable, stable temperatures 100 feet below ground, Corsham was perfect. The Second World War saw the underground complex in Corsham being used as a secure munitions facility once again. But now, Spring Quarry, a small part of its millions of square feet underground, was also being used as a factory producing aero engines.
3, 2, 1, fire!
The ensuing Cold War highlighted Corsham's unique location as a safe, well-appointed and secure alternative seat of government to London in the event of a nuclear attack. And being strategically positioned, juxtaposed of 2 national power grids, the availability of power ensured the lights would never go out. By 1961, Harold Macmillan's cabinet and 1,000 civil servants had access to a blast-proof, radiation-proof bunker, codenamed Burlington, or Site 3. This bunker was in fact a town underground. Equipped with its own power supply, medical centres and telephone exchange, Site 3 could run the country indefinitely and could, if required, become the strategic network centre for the UK. Later, in the 1980s, Site 3 became the communications centre for the Emergency Government War Headquarters, sometimes referred to as Maggie's Bunker. However, with the end of the Cold War in 1989, the site's use was not maintained and its operations scaled down. That was until now. As a hub for some of the world's great networks of the past, it's no surprise to find that today's Spring Quarry Corsham hosts a new facility, strategically positioned to deliver an even more sophisticated infrastructure network for the future. This time, however, the network of highways will be made from optical fibres, not stone, water or metal, and the cargo they carry will be digital information, not Bath stone, munitions or people. That facility is ARC's Spring Park Data Centre Campus, a high-integrity infrastructure specifically developed to utilise the site's unique benefits to deliver optimum security and availability with the highest levels of sustainability from the ground up. From the industrial revolution of the past to the digital knowledge revolution of the future, Corsham has been and will continue to be positioned as the UK's foremost communications infrastructure network. The story of Spring Park Corsham is really the story of the potential that lies beneath it, and we've only just scratched the surface.